Hello guys, welcome to a new unboxing. This is the first unboxing for Buddy, which as you can see already lies on work underneath the bench where we're going to do the unboxing. Uh, Not a care in the world, and he's huge. This ship will be dedicated to Wolf. But let's see what Buddy wants before we proceed to the unboxing. Of course, you already know what the unboxing is about because of the title of the video, so there's no surprises inside. But we have to find out, we will do that together, if the price of this one justifies. Let me rephrase that. If the materials on this one justifies the price. I believe it will, but we'll see together. First of all, let's say that this one is going to be a little bit long. Buddy, you'll be able to ride on that. This is Buddy. Buddy! Come on, Buddy. Obedient. Huge, but obedient. Buddy. So, Buddy, let's do some work. So, guys, this is the box. Let me put the camera on tripod because we have a lot of unboxing to do. So, guys, let me open this up. I have the tools right here on the side because right now you know that I'm building another model. All right. Here we have the shipping manifest. We do not need that. This is a catalog. We do need that. This is the color pack. We will see that later. Let me put this aside. And let's open up the main part. It's heavy. Oh boy, it's really heavy. Let me get rid of the cardboards and I'll get back to you to continue with the unboxing. Now, very big one and heavy. This, when something is very heavy, it means two things. First one, the package is full and not with air. Second one, the materials are of good quality, a lot of metal, a lot of good wood. So, I'm positive of that, but let's find out together. The moment of truth. I can tell you that the feeling of unpacking one of these babies is always a very good one. Let's get rid of the garbage. Now, let's adjust the camera better and let's see what's inside. The usual, typical packaging of Okra. So, I believe it's better to adjust the camera so you have a better view while I'm unpacking everything. Give me a moment. Now, I believe that's better. Let's see now. what we have here. I can see two boats, metallic of course. Don't know what the other pieces are. There's a lot of metal in here. This is heavy. Also a lot of metallic pieces over here. A propeller, some nails, rings, lots of metal though. That's very good. Like I said, lots of metal means a lot of quality and a lot of painting. Something that I'm not very much of a fan. Let's continue. Here we have the list of colors for each and every model of ochres. So you know these are the models, and here you know which are the colors that you need. This is very helpful for someone who wants to purchase the colors or to see if you can have to find out from other companies if you need to. But these are according ochres catalog. Now let's move on. Let's see further. This is a big one. This is thick. See here. See how thick. These are the instructions. This is the photographs. These are the instructions. Again, in 5 languages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 languages. Spanish, English, French, Italian, and these I believe are German. This is the list of the materials. Very useful, of course. Let's move on to the final pages. Here we see some of the masts. Let me rearrange that because upside down. These are masts. I believe it's far to the end of the building because of the letter. This is X, so to reach the X step, oh boy, it's going to be a while. These are probably some marks for the portholes. Perhaps we need to drill them, don't know, of course, at the time. Alright, this was the easy one. The small one. Let's put this at the side and see what we have here. These are the photographs of the construction. This is the skeleton. We're up to C and we're still making the skeleton. That means a lot. We're up to D and we start placing the decks. 4 steps just to place the decks. This is going to be a very good one, a very beautiful one. Yeah, here as you can see we have to make the holes on our own. That is not going to be easy, but not very hard also, just a little bit tough. This is Buddy, who is scratching himself and he's laying on the door. There's no earthquake around, just the earthquake Buddy, which is around 60 kilos, that's probably around 120 pounds of a dog. I love the coloring, I can tell you that. Now what I'm seeing here, a lot of metallic parts, like the Titanic, but this one must have many more than the Titanic. Yeah, this one has many more metallic parts than the Titanic. Titanic had a lot, but not as much as this one. So up to this point I believe that the price is justified. Oh boy, look at this. It's almost has one piece of wood and all the other parts are metallic. Wow. As well plain. Lots of painting. This is the X. Oh boy. Y. Oh, Y step. This Z step. We don't have enough letters for each page. And here we have the inventory of all the laser cut boards. And all the metallic boards, which you can see are a lot. And the rigging. Okay, we've seen the plans. Now, let me put this aside and we'll see the real thing. First I want to open this cylinder. I want to see what's inside. This looks like a mystery to me. Let's find out. Oh, vinyls. Definitely vinyls. Let's see how to pull them out without destroying them. A little twist. Oh boy. This is not vinyls. The paper looks vinyl, of course, but this is the real thing in scale 1:1. Wow. I'm in love already. Look at the detail. The level of detail is extraordinary. Oh, buddy, you're not helping at all. The level of detail is extraordinary. Let me make that one again because I need my two hands and I'll get back to you. Let's continue. Here, something heavy. What we have here? Okay. Nothing else inside. What we have here? We have many boats, more boats. Don't know which part is which. I see some propellers here. I see the rigging. These are probably something like radars. This is the plane. Wow, look at it. It's, let's measure it. It's around 7 to 8 centimeters wide and 5.5 to 5.5 centimeters long. Extraordinary level of detail and of course quality, you can tell. We haven't seen the wood yet, so let's see what we have here. I'm going to leave this for the last to be seen. Give me a moment to open up this. I got the box a little closer to me. Now, what we have here? These are supports, definitely supports for, you can tell, they are supports definitely for the skeleton. The pieces of wood here are typical, nothing strange. This is a big pile of wood. These are definitely pieces for the deck, these thin ones. Let me see if I can focus better. These thin ones here are deck. The other ones probably for all the stuff that we need. And here we have the hull. Yeah, this is the hull. Oh, what do we have here? We have metal. We have metallic wood strip, metallic wood strips. Wow, how that was sound. These are metallic strips, definitely for some use. The quality of the hull is very good, I can tell you. I can see it, I can feel it, I can touch it. It's 2x5, but they're all very well. The cut is extremely well. Definitely the quality of wood is one of the best. Let me put that back and we're going to open this package. Now let's open this one. Let's see what we have here. It's glued to the bottom of the package to prevent it from moving around. That's a smart thing to do. Now, from the first look, I see very well perfectly cut laser boards. It's again compressed cardboard. It's something that you won't be able to see, definitely, like the Titanic. I see here that we have at least 5 or 6, I believe it's 6 millimeters thick. It's 5 millimeters thick. That's the appropriate thickness because it's stiff and you can work without any problems. Piece of wood, plywood, 2 millimeters. This is probably one of the decks. And look here, guys. The main part of the skeleton, you see here, the main part, the vertical part, is made out of compressed cardboard. But as you can see here, we have plain wood. Again, some of the decks in compressed cardboard, but wood, cardboard, wood, one cardboard, one wood, cardboard, cardboard again. This is the stand base, I can tell, the front part of the deck, some decks in wood. Oh, lots of stuff here. Again, the skeleton, and let's see what we have here. Some piece of paper to keep everything from messing around with the other parts, and a lot of metallic boards. These are rails, definitely rails. A lot of stuff of the ship, don't know which. Give me a moment, I have to show you body working. Look at that dog. We have the bed here, but as you can see, we prefer the floor. Buddy! If I didn't have Buddy, I wouldn't know what to do. Buddy! Woo! Come, come, come. Come, come, come. Come, buddy. Your first unboxing, buddy. No, we do not fit over here together. Give me a moment. Okay, after Buddy got back on his place, we continue to the unboxing. Let me move the camera a little. Yeah, that's perfect. Lots of metallic plates. Like I said before, it was heavy. It has a lot of metal that will justify the price, which is double the price of the Titanic. But double the price means double the pleasure. And here we have more metallic parts, but these ones, as you can see, they have a strange texture. So that's why I believe are in these small envelopes. I'm not going to mess with them at the moment. Alright, now, don't go away just yet, because we have a few things to say. And we have the color packaging, of course. Let me open up. And here we are, we have all the colors from ochre, plus satin varnish. It was like in the Titanic. Every color that we need is in this package. So guys, let me just say a few words. Bear with me. You will benefit from that. Like I said, this is going to be dedicated to Wolf. What is more appropriate to dedicate to a German Shepherd than a German ship? I believe it's perfect. Now, this beautiful baby will take place in building after La Candelaria. Right now I'm building another model, you know that. After that model that I'm building, I'm going to build the Candelaria, and after La Candelaria will begin this beautiful baby. And here I have a couple of things to say, and also I will need your opinion for something. First of all, if you wish to purchase this baby, exactly below the description of this video, you will find a link. The link will give you 5% discount for each order. So it's better to buy it with discount than to pay the entire price. It's there, whoever wants uses it. Also, you will find some affiliate links for tools. If anyone does need any tools, they are from Amazon. You can use the links and you can buy them. And now, what I need you for? This is a ship. This is a World War II ship. If you have been following me for the last few models, you have noticed, especially after the Titanic, that I'm going to put LEDs in the ship. So in this ship we have portholes that we need LED light coming out. Portholes here very well formed because they are from metal, so it's going to be better than the Titanic. Portholes and windows here. I don't know if I will be able to reach all the points over here to have light. I'm going to try though, don't know yet, it's very soon. This is a complicated model, but what I need from you, I cannot do a poll, for some reason YouTube hasn't the ability of the poll for a couple of years now. I may be mistaken to what I'm going to say. Feel free to correct me if you are sure about that, and also tell me your opinion in a comment, of course. I have seen in movies that when there was war, the light inside in war situations was red. So, tell me, which kind of light do you wish to see from the portholes of each and every porthole of the ship, where I will be able to place lights, of course. Also here, definitely here is going to be red. Do you wish to see red? Do you wish to see yellow? Do you wish to see the kind of white we use at the Titanic? Maybe this one will be a little more brighter than Titanic, because Titanic was 1912, this was 1940s, so we have more advanced light at the moment, at the time. So we have three options, unless you have something else to offer: red, yellow, white. When I'm saying white, I'm not talking about bright white. Okay. Think about it. Leave me a comment. We have lots of time ahead to build this model, but we're not going to take the pole for 3, 4, 5 months. Let's say a month from the time we launch this model. We have the poll open for you to share your opinion and tell me which type of color light you wish me to use in this beautiful model. This is going to be an amazing piece. Hope to have you here with me. This model will be built with this lazy trainee. As you can see, he's sleeping again. Buddy, you won't be making manager with this attitude. And he's huge. Buddy! Buddy! Yeah. Buddy! Obedient. And we're stretching. Oh, I wasn't able to go through this without Buddy. So guys, this was the unboxing of Prince Eugene from Okre. Definitely very good model. Definitely what I'm seeing from the materials worth the extra money that has for the Titanic. It's a big one. Remember that. I believe in some place over here we have dimensions. Okay, we're staying here. Let's have a focus. The scale is 1 to 200. We have 29 centimeters height, that's around a foot. 175 millimeters, that's 17.5 centimeters wide, that's a little like half a foot. And we have 1 meter and 7 centimeters long. That's a big one, that's around 3 feet. So it's a big one. Big one means more detail. So guys, I'm waiting for your poll. Remember that we will have a link for a discount if you wish to buy this baby, and I'm hoping to see you there with me for one more Titanic Prince Eugene series. Thank you very much for watching, guys. See you soon.